Time to learn how to get good. Let's go. Like, what? What? What the fuck? Huh? What the fuck is this? The basic idea behind placing blocks is the understanding that in Minecraft, PvP is really weird. There's a couple of things to do with ping and all that, but the basic understanding is that if you are sprinting at someone and they are standing still, you will get the first hit. However, people don't often just stand still and let you hit them, right? So then to make them stand still, you want to place blocks in front of them to cut their movement off and then allow you to get the first hit. Over time, people have gotten better at this and have come up with more advanced techniques to confuse their opponents. However, to actually do these and actually use them properly is something that you have to put a lot of time and practice into. And if you want to do that, that's totally fine. However, I'm going to give you some alternate methods that work really well, for me anyway, that I didn't really have to practice that much, and hopefully you won't either. Sometimes fights are really awkward. You don't really want to push them, they don't really want to push you, and you just kind of like dance around it a little bit. So what helps to learn place blocks is some motivation for your opponents. When you defend your bed in Bed Wars, hey, you're using blocks. That's stuff you don't have to place now. And plus, while you're by an opponent's bed, they usually take their brain out and throw it out the nearest window. Then, they just beeline it straight towards you to stop you from mining. This helps a few things. 1, you know your opponent is running in a straight line. 2, you know in which straight line they are running. 3, you already have blocks to use. This is fantastic! Since you know what your opponent's gonna do, I like to just place blocks off of the bed defense a lot. Usually just like 2, maybe 3 if I'm feeling fancy. 1 to block them from jumping up, and 1 to block them from running to the side. This accomplishes the goal, and I hope you've enjoyed these like few clips of it that I have. I think this is one of the easiest things to do in Bed Wars when it comes to the advanced technique of block placements. I would recommend when you're going in to break a bed and you see your opponent running towards you and you know you're not going to have enough time, instead of running towards them, place the blocks. And yeah, this is probably one of the easier methods to do. Even just double hitting an opponent away can sometimes just give you enough time. But what do you do if you're not next to a bed defense or any other building or something else? You don't know what to do now, you have nothing to build off of. Fear not, for I have seen other people do this and I started to do it as well. The 2-block tall pillar. There's not really much else to it. 2 blocks blocks your opponent's view of you, which means that you can jump up over the 2-block pillar and get a hit. There are some other weird ping things that happen with this. It helps if your opponent accidentally brushes up against the pillars as well, so putting it in their way is not, not a bad idea. But mostly this just plays off of how Hypixel is a bit weird and laggy and all of that, and you can just, just take advantage of that. The advantages over just placing one singular block down is, number 1, it blocks your opponent's aim completely, and number 2, sometimes they jump, which is, so rude of them, right? The best ways to do this are when your opponents obviously are not expecting it, so if you're running from them, or if you're like in an awkward position or something like that, you can pull this out of your locker. But yeah, overall this is just really good block placements for how simple it is. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I try to keep it short, even with the fucking intro and all that, so yeah. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment if you have any questions. I'll be happy to help you out. I'm sorry for not uploading. I do this for fun, so sorry about that, but I'm not gonna upload, so my bad. Alright, peace out.